Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lehman. So today is a doll comparison day. So I'm going to try to grab these guys without knocking them over as I go through. So yeah. So today I'm going to be comparing dolls as comparing other Playline dolls that are just like the Smart doll with the Smart doll, because I've had a lot of questions about this. So that means that you guys will not see me in this video as much. You will see only the girls and the guys. So I finally blocked out. I'm sorry guys, I had to block out that glare that was coming through there. It was just annoying me. I hate when it does that. So yeah, I blocked it out as best I could. But so today is I'm going to give you as much information about the different dolls as I have here as much. Now, some of you might know what a Smart doll is, and basically this is going to be catered around this one and comparing it to other Playline Smart dolls. Well, collector Smart dolls, it will be more like it. So, yeah. So, in other words, I had to set this up. So, guys, this takes a lot to set up. And I had to, so because I had so many questions about these different dolls that are out there. And if you guys see the camera move, it's because I'm moving the camera. It's sitting on the table, and I can move the camera both left and right, so you guys can get full vision and sight of these dolls. Okay, so somebody actually asked me to do this, so this is what I'm doing. We're gonna do Smart doll versus the Zizek dolls, in which I've had so many questions about the Zizek doll compared to the Smart doll as well as the Dream Fairy. Now, I put a Dream Fairy in here because the Dream Fairy is still a beautiful doll and worth the time that you can take to get her. So don't let anyone tell you that she is not. I don't care about what they say about her. She's still a beautiful doll. And then, of course, the reason why you guys can see my DC comic superhero collection is because I've changed around where they are. They're actually standing in front of my TV. So yeah, but you guys get to enjoy the dolls in the background, and those are just my DC comic girls, the original DC comic girls that came out, the original 5, I think 6, and I ended up getting every single one of them, so they are part of my collection. So what do you guys say we get started, and we basically tell you, as well as at the end of this video, I do have a reveal for you guys. I finally, after 2 weeks of messing around, I finally finished my Smart doll, my latest Smart doll hybrid. The T-Skin head has her body, and she's finished. I still don't feel that she's finished in certain ways, but she's finished enough where I can show her. So I will be showing her at the end of this video. I don't know if I have to separate this video into 2, but we'll see. So the first thing someone asked me was, how big are the Zizek dolls compared to the Smart doll? When it comes to the Zizek doll, in which this doll here is Scarlet. Scarlet is a complete Zizek doll, meaning the head, the body is all Zizek. As you can see, same height. There is no difference in height between these dolls. So when it comes to getting your hands on a Smart doll head, modding it onto one of these bodies, it does work. This is an example of what happens when you do that and you get this beautiful girl. And I got this beautiful girl right here. So, and then, yes, they do have guy dolls, and this is one of my guys. This is Kohaku. He is one of my male Zizek dolls. And you can mod a Smart doll male head onto a Zizek body, and it's the same way. Now, when I get ready to do my other one, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to mod the doll's head onto the bodies. But I will deal with that later. You probably won't get that for another couple of months because, guys, I'm done with making dolls for a while. And then, of course, the Smart doll is also, the head is also compatible with this girl, which is a Dream Fairy. Now, the Dream Fairy doll has the same exact peg system as the smart doll. But her peg system is smaller than the smart doll peg system. So when you get ready to pop that head on her, you're going to have to heat up that neck hole so to go down on it. I think the Dream Fairy is larger, yeah, it's larger. So, but the head of the smart doll will fit on a Dream Fairy body. There are a lot of people who's going to tell you that this doll is a recast. I don't believe that the Dream Fairy is. I don't know about the head. I don't care about the head. All I know is that doll is absolutely stunning. Pictures does her no justice. I absolutely love her, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, when it comes to price for a Dream Fairy doll, as well as these other dolls, the smart doll costs, one smart doll will cost you as much as all four of these are combined. Guys, believe me. These right here, a regular one will cost you $40. The body will cost you about $33. Just the body, because this one, I just bought the body for her. The male is about $50. That's the body with the head, with the head bought separately. That's about $50. And the Dream Fairy, my Dream Fairy here, she was purchased full set. And I ended up having to get her on sale because normally her price range is $100 per doll. So by the end of it, these dolls right here, the four of these will cost you about $200. Where the smart doll is the most expensive doll in my collection. She would cost you about $400. And right now, the exchange rate is $412, I think it was, or $413. So, guys, if you're looking for a smart doll, I suggest you go now and get her where the Japanese yen has gone down on price. But other than that, she is a gorgeous doll. And a lot of people ask me, is she worth it? Yes, she is. Even if I only get one in my entire lifetime, just to have her in your collection is worth it. Now, the thing I'm having fun with is doing the heads. And I basically discovered that since this doll is the same size as the smart doll, her head can fit the body. But in order to get the head on, you must mod it. That means, and here's the secret to my modding her. I use this finger, guys. The tip of my finger. I draw a circle about the size of a tip of my finger on the smart doll, where the smart doll hole is for her head, and I cut it. I carve it out slowly, easily. I try not to go over, but yeah. So once that is done, you basically heat up the head like you would normally do, and you can pop it right onto the body. So the smart doll head does fit the Zyzik bodies. So I absolutely love the fact that Danny released these heads, and it's great for someone like me to receive these heads and get them to make our dolls. And I love the fact that I have my own creation. And it's not just, it's a smart doll scope, yes, but it's my creation. It's a doll that is hybrid. I love hybriding these dolls. I'm having so much fun doing it. So, yeah. And you guys need, before I finish up, when it comes to the Zyzik males, now the Zyzik males, they're not very muscular. They are just a female body with the chest removed. Now, there are pros and cons to all these dolls. And I'm going to go over them. Now, the pros for the smart doll is you can buy her in multiple colors, which she comes in. So far, there's only 4 colors. There is the normal skin, the tea skin, cocoa, as well as a blue. Now, there's rumors going around, guys, that he's coming out with a green skin. Oh, yeah. As well as a gray skin, and there was another color. I forgot what that color was. I don't know if I could ever find a photo of those guys again, because I found them by accident. I think I was screwing around on Facebook, and I found them. But there's rumors that he's coming out with other colors. I do wish he would come out with the big ones again, but he said that he wasn't going to do them again because he was right about one thing. For what he pays to make one big one, he can make probably about 30 regular size smart dolls. There's also another rumor going around that he's coming out with shorter ones. They're supposed to be about 19 inches. So the smart doll is starting to versify. So we'll see what happens as it goes through. I'm not really worried about all that. But when it comes to the smart doll has both its pros and cons as well. The one thing about the smart doll is she has great articulation. And I'm going to show you some of the articulations for this doll. And I'm going to grab her. Now, when it comes to the smart doll articulation, she does have articulation here in the chest. Most dolls do not have that. She does have articulation in her arms, all as well as she can touch her hair. So she has great articulation. She does move. She can sit. But the issue with her sitting is she doesn't sit straight. If you actually put her right, she leans back. You have to move the spine. And which she does have a spine in here, guys. And which basically once you move the spine, she sits straight up. She does have she can bend her knees. But that is the farthest she can get her knees to bend. I do not try to push them back any further than that because she has a frame in there and I don't want to break it. Guys, this is a $400 doll, and trying to get that knee to bend the wrong way, no. She does have articulation in her leg. Now, at one point, Mr. Danny Cho did have a heel feet for these girls, but I see them often, but he doesn't make them anymore. Now, the beauty about the smart doll, the pros about the smart doll is I love the fact that you can change out the bust, and which my doll right now, she is, sorry about the dolly nudity, guys, but these going to be dolly nudity. She does have the larger bust on. You can switch out this bust. When you first buy her, she comes with the normal bust. And he used to have three different busts. Where it's this size, which is the medium. You had the large bust, and then you had the push-up bust. I'm not sure about the push-up bust anymore. I don't know if it's still been made, but I do know the larger bust is no longer being made. The only way you'll find a larger bust for the cocoa skin or any of the other skin is you will have to, without question, go onto the Facebook pages and look for them online, and somebody's just selling to get rid of them. Now, the beauty about the smart doll also is that you can buy hand packs. Her hand comes off with no problem. I haven't purchased me a hand pack, but yeah. The problem is with the hand packs, a hand pack, you get 5 extra hands in there, and you get the whole hand, and there are like 3 different hand packs for each set of doll colors. Doesn't matter which color you get. If you buy the same matching color, you can use that. So I haven't bought any new hands yet. I do plan on getting the whole hands, and there's a fist hand. There are many of hands. So when it comes to the smart doll, she's very versatile. And I like that about her. Her chest is very squishy. She has a very soft chest. Where her body is very hard. All this is hard. It's not too hard, but yeah, she feels beautiful. When it comes to a smart doll, and yes, if you guys are wondering, yes, my doll is wearing her original wig. When you get her, you get the doll, you get an underwear set, and you get the wig, as well as a stand. There is a port in the back of this doll that she has as a stand that she can place a stand in. You do get a stand. And then the rest of the stuff that comes with a doll, you usually buy it yourself. Now, when it comes, and because the doll, here's the thing about when you move the arm, her elbow pops out. So in order to put it back in, you just push it and it snaps back in. So there you go. Those are some of the pros when it comes to smart doll. The only issue I have sometimes with her is her price range, because when it comes to price, and by the way, you can switch out the eyes. I did switch the eyes out on mine and gave her blue eyes. So, but other than that, when it comes to the smart doll, you do have both pros and cons for this doll. But she is a doll that's worth the money that you will spend for her. She will pay for herself in a short amount of time. Her resale value is pretty much the same when it comes to her. People do resell her, and they do charge pretty much the same price you will buy her in store, in on thing. Now, when it comes to purchasing her, you can purchase her for here in America. There's a company called Fabric and Friends, and if you don't want to purchase her out and out, you can put her on layaway. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, the only issue I'm having with that is that they're going to ship her by the U.S. Postal Service. I trust the U.S. Postal Service as far as I can throw them. So yeah. But other than that, those are some of the cons when it comes to Smart Doll. But I absolutely love ordering her from Japan because they ship her by DHL, and DHL get her here in like 3 to 2 days. I ended up getting her within 3 days after I ordered her. And the only reason why I got her so fast, it took her so long. Actually, it was 5 days. It was like 3 days after I ordered her. And it took her a while to get here for a reason. It's because I order on the weekend. So they don't ship on the weekend in Japan. So yeah, you guys need to know that. But if you want her here in America, they do sell her here. The store is called Fabric and Friends. Either that or just go to the internet and type in Smart Dolls, and the sites should come up, and you can order dolls like that. Now, I don't know if they order specific dolls that you're looking for. Something tells me you have to contact them by calling them and letting them know what doll you want. So, okay, guys, listen, I'm running out of time. So this video right here, I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to start on part 2, and I'm going to go to the pros and cons to this girl as well. So I'm going to basically, so you're getting your pros and cons. Now I'm going to go over the cons for the Smart Doll. So guys, it's getting 17 minutes on this video, and I will be right back. So until then, guys, see you in a few minutes.